Okay, everybody. What I'm doing is I was in the planning stages of how I'm going to seal the trim once I put my metal skin on the trailer. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, what can I use? You know, and the big thing with RV is butyl tape. There's so many different sealers and adhesives. I mean, 3M's got 5200, 4200. There's marine sealant. There's all types of different sealants out there for the yeah, you know, my aluminum trim. So what I was thinking is, my first thought was just to use some type of caulk or silicone, and you know, silicone underneath here. Put this around the trim and call it good. But then I decided against just doing that. So what I'm going to do is the plywood box. It's painted. You know the box has been painted twice with some exterior paint. I will be sealing the cracks. Well, I'll say the cracks. I'll be sealing where the plywood edges meet and all the little screw holes. I'll be sealing those with some platinum patch. It's just a filler. You know, where the screw holes are, I mean, I don't know if that's even going to affect anything, but if water does ever infiltrate back there, this will actually help keep it from going into those screw holes. So I'll do that, and then once I'm done with that, once that's dried, oh man, I did a lot of research, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money, but at the same time, I mean, you got a good investment here. You don't want to just take things for granted. So what I did is I went ahead and I ordered this on Amazon, and it's tight seal butyl, and that's, I forgot what the name of the company is. It's Cofair, I think. I think it's Cofair, or yeah, something like that. So you know, keeps moisture out, prevents mold, cold weather applications. It's optimized for both hot and cold weather. All building materials. This has, apparently it's got a double, let's see, it's impermeable to water, moisture, vapor, and air. Can be used to flash around windows and doors and to seal joints in sheathing panels, around vents, and other openings under most exterior surfaces, including brick, stucco, wood, and vinyl and metal siding. So, looking at everything that I read online, I went to this specific site, and you can get the spec sheet, and it's like 18 mils. And I was like, I really, you know, I was offshore at the time. I'm researching all this. I'm like, what is 18 mils? Okay, can you guys see this? This is 18 mils. Yeah, I mean, compared to the thickness of this metal, I mean, 18 mils is, I mean, this cardboard folded up, the thing it came wrapped in is thicker than the actual butyl tape. So I'd say maybe it's as thick as 2 sheets of paper. I don't know. So I ordered 2 rolls of this, and one roll I was going to cut in half and actually wrap around the edges of the plywood, you know, before I put my metal on, to seal those edges in case anything did infiltrate from behind here. Then it would have some type of sealant behind the metal. So that was the plan. And then the second roll that I bought, because I got 2 rolls, the second roll was going to go inside the door frames, you know, where I've got, because I started thinking, you know, even out, you know, at the bottom especially, you know, I'm worried about water coming in through the door and just resting inside the door jamb, you know, and eventually just dripping through. So this is impermeable. I mean, this is a plastic, it's a rubber thing. So I think that will do well in that situation. And I can caulk to the back of this too. I could put some sealant around the door trim and it'll still seal to this. So double protection on the inside of the doors. I think that's going to do well. But what I did is started looking again like, well, what about just regular old duct tape? I thought about aluminum, you know, the aluminum shielded duct tape, but again, I'm going to have dissimilar metals. I'll have, of course, it's painted on the outside and it'll be having sealer and trim and everything. It won't affect this aluminum trim, but that small, thin aluminum foil type backing may corrode due to dissimilar metals with the regular metal sheet that I've got. So then I started looking at Gorilla Tape, and you know, I've used Gorilla Tape in the past, the little 1-inch roll, and that's some sticky stuff. It will repair just about anything. You think duct tape fixed everything? No, Gorilla Tape fixes everything. So this stuff right here, this is the regular size roll, and this is the tough and wide. So it's like 2.88 inches. It's like 3 inches wide. And this is 2 inches. So 2 inches, 3 inches. This is 4 inches wide. So now, what I'm thinking, I actually looked at this. I paid $11 for this roll. Granted, it's 4 inches wide. I paid $12 for this roll. I've got way more of this one than that one. This here has, it looks to me like it's got more adhesive than this does. This right here, this butyl, you be the judge. I mean, really? To me, the Gorilla Tape will probably outshine this. The only thing that this has going for it, it is a super slick, I mean, this is impermeable to water. This is impermeable. This backing, Gorilla Tape and all these other ones, they only go so far as to say it's weather resistant. But I would be willing to bet water will not get through here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to forego putting this, I don't know, I mean, really? Okay, that's that. This really does, it seems to me, sticks more. Oh, here. Now we got something. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's try this new one. Okay. Ooh, okay, see. I stand corrected. I'm going to stick to my plan. And my plan is this. I'm going to, where all the corner edges, I'm going to seal over with the duct tape. Okay? All the way around where the trim's going to go. Before I put my metal. That's just on the wood. And then I'll put the metal, and then over the metal have a 2-inch wide strip that I can put in there, and this will stick to the metal, and also it's like two barriers. And what I'll do is I can at that point, because I'm crazy about this, at that point I can put a small bead of, like, what is that, Lexel, that clear, super clear caulk. I don't know if I need to do that. I may do that. I may put some Lexel, just put a bead in here. That way when I push this against this, it'll smear out. So I've got an extra layer. So it'll be like 3 layers of sealant to prevent something from getting into this wood. Time will tell. I mean, this seems really thick. But as we just saw, this here is like, it's got a stick that doesn't stop. Okay, so we're gonna put some. Okay, there's that one. Let's see. Ooh. Wow. Let's see. Let's try some wood, shall we? So, I will be putting it like this around the corners, you see. And that way I can put my trim over that. I mean, you'll have your metal, and then this tape. And it's waterproof. I mean, even if something does get behind this metal trim, it would have to get through this plastic. I think that's the best route, really and honestly. So let's see. Okay. There's that. I think once I clamp down, I mean, it's still putting pressure, but as you can see, it's not a lot. Let's get a piece of a fresh piece. Man, I'm telling you, it's tough to get it off the roll of the Gorilla Tape. Okay, so I'll put this one here. Okay, so you see, that is what's going to go around the wood. I'll put this, I'll put the metal, yeah, I'll put the black tape, and I'll put my metal sheeting on there. And then I'll put this on top of that. And then, then I'll put this. I mean, I hope I'm not losing everybody, but I really think, man, this just looks thicker. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Can you see that? I don't know. It looks... Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. I don't know. This duct tape it's to the touch, it's noticeably thicker than the butyl tape. But I mean, I think it's gonna be, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. So, all right, so let's see how this does. When it sticks to wood, I mean, I still have to pull it off pretty good. Again, it'll all be sealed up. Now, I know that the Gorilla Tape, all of the other tapes that I've read, Gorilla didn't really stay on their backing, on their paperwork right here. But it's like 200 degrees, something like that. So that's that. You can see, I mean, there's, stick that to the back of that. Sticks pretty good. Yeah. I'm going to stick to my plan, folks. It may be overkill, but for the cost of this, I mean, I'll have double the protection. I'll put this on the wood box, put my skin, trim with this on the outside of the skin, and then attach my trim. And I think that is going to hold. If anything gets through there, we're in a bind. So that's it. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, everybody. Like I said earlier, I'm going to go ahead and use Gorilla Tape. This is that tough and wide. And I'm going all the way around the edges. Just kind of, because this has got like a double, that's some sticky tape. That's got 2 times as much butyl adhesive as normal duct tape. So, hey, you know, we're going to find out. I don't see why this wouldn't work. All the way around. Overlap, overlap, overlap. Get this all the way in the trim on the inside as well, around these doors. Okay, just to kind of show you before I do the last one down here, I am overlapping. See, I ran the bottom up, and then I'll overlap the bottom. I'll overlap the side. It's a little breezy to be messing with tape, but these days I'd rather the breezy over the rainy. Man, it's been wet.